So are prices ever gonna come down? It's a hot summer, but we need these prices to go into winter time. Let's talk about these prices right now. Moki here. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, so glad to have you. Been here before, just hold on one second. Remind you that your phone is your friend. I'm here to help you whether you have a plan and just want to implement it, or if you don't have any plans and don't know what to do, I got your back and we can come up with something together that'll fit you, your family, and whatever your goals are. So anything you want to do moving real estate wise in Northern Virginia, I got your back. So today we're talking about these home prices, and the question is, are these prices ever going to come down? The short answer is yes. The question though is when and how. The number one problem in real estate right now is that for the available homes, the majority of buyers have not had the buying power to purchase, especially in high price markets. Yeah, homes are going above this price and people are waiving appraisals here, waiving this here, waiving that there. But here's the real problem. There were about 100 buyers for every one house over the last 2 years on average, which means that yes, you got your offer accepted, but 99 people behind you didn't get their offer accepted. Now it became a game of perseverance where it becomes how many offers can you put in and get rejected until you hit your one offer. Sort of like the richest man in Babylon, where you are just 3 feet away from gold. How long can you keep digging 3 feet away from getting your offer accepted became the mindset that a lot of buyers had to have. And in the process, more and more offers were being put in, prices kept skyrocketing higher and higher, and even more buyers were priced out. Then what happened in 2022? Well, all those Biden bucks, all those Trump bucks, all that money that came seemingly out of nowhere started to take an effect faster than most people anticipated. And on top of that, with the quantitative easing from the Fed, interest rates started climbing, and in an effort now to outpace inflation, which was now outpacing all the predictions of the experts that were saying that would be around 5 or 6%, and it was now going into 8%, mortgage rates started climbing faster than before, where they were 3% at the beginning of the year, or around 3% at the beginning of the year. Just this past week, the average interest rate on a 30-year mortgage touched 6%. So let's get back to those questions at the beginning of the video. Home prices will come down, but how and when? How will they come down? Well, the rise in interest rates is one of the ways that the Fed is trying to control inflation by at least controlling the housing market. By raising the interest rates, a lot of the buyers that would have been competing for offers are somehow priced out. In terms of economics, by slowing the demand, the supply won't run away with the prices. So prices decreasing require the supply to increase or the demand to decrease. And if you can't increase the supply, decrease the demand. So interest rates, one of the things that the interest rates is doing is that it's decreasing the demand for homes, which is then now, instead of dropping the prices, it at least is slowing the rate of the increase in prices. So with all that said, what are you supposed to do? These 4 tips will get you started in a way where whether prices go down suddenly or quickly, or whether prices just go up slightly and a correction takes a little bit longer, you will be set up for success from day one until the day that you close on a home. So the first step is start with a budget. The thing about the interest rates is that a lot of people's price range didn't change. It's just the monthly payment based on the interest rate priced them out. So what you need to do now is figure out what is your budget, what is your price point, and then what is your monthly payment, and can you get the things that you want? And then if you can get it now, then great, keep going on your plan. If it means you have to restructure your plan, then by all means, do what you gotta do to be financially literate and financially stable in this project. But the first thing is to start with a budget. The second thing is to work with a team. Rome wasn't built in a day, and no man is self-made. No woman is self-made, and no real estate project is self-made. made. So get yourself a realtor, a real estate advisor, somebody that can help you, that knows the area, that's good at what they do, that knows how to navigate. If you're over here buying a home, you got to know the difference between an offer that's competitive and one that is reckless, right? There's a fine line, but there's a way that you can know that. If you're selling a home, hey, if you think that you're going to price at the top of the market and then have everybody chase you up, you might have to think again, because now prices are correcting somewhat, and instead of prices coming down, what we're seeing is price corrections on homes that are already on the market. So you need somebody that actually knows how do you price a home in a shifting market away from aggressive sellers market back to something a little bit more stable. You're going to need somebody that can help you do that. And then you're going to need your home inspector, your lenders, people that can perhaps maybe give you some credits or some grants that might put some money in your pocket or put some money back in your pocket at closing table, stagers, photographers, title companies. So you just got to get yourself a team that is not only trusted, but their work and the quality of their work is verified by clients and also by industry professionals too. The third thing is you got to think outside the box. Now here in Northern Virginia, if you're looking to buy a home, there are 3 things that you got to keep in mind: the size of the home, the location of the home, and the price of the home. And you can only pick 2. So you need to figure out what are the 2 most important aspects that you would need, and the third one would be the one that you're the most flexible on. Now you gotta be very specific and very clear about what you're gonna be flexible on. One of the biggest things that you can be flexible on is the location. Being flexible on location might help you not only have to change your buying power or your price range higher, but maybe it might just give you more buying power with what you have based on where you want to live. But at the same time, you can be flexible on the other things, the size of the home and the price of the home. And it just has to be a plan that you are committed to and that you feel comfortable with, because once you're comfortable with your plan and you're committed to it, then you can be really creative around the plan and you can be very aggressive moving forward with your plan. And the fourth thing is you got to have patience, but know when you got to make a move. Buying a home now is gonna be more like, I don't know if y'all watch those Discovery Channel documentaries, but it's more like a lion hunting in the jungle. Lions don't chase every piece of prey that's out there, but they are steady and they are determined and committed, and they lock in to what they want to get. And once they get it, once they are locked in and ready, they attack with full speed. That's how real estate is going to be now. Whether you're buying or selling your home, it's going to be, okay, I got to do this. This is the project. This is the move. This is the commitment. There's always a home that you can put an offer on if you're buying, and there's always a buyer that's out there to buy your home. You just got to figure out how to go from 1 to 1 to 1. So be patient. You know, it's you're patiently planning your next move, but when you make a move, you got to make that move with full commitment, and that's why it's so important to have a team, because your team is going to make sure that you can be decisive in your movements, be decisive in your decision making, and protecting your bottom line, knowing that you're not taking more risk than you need to in what you're trying to do. So, are prices going to come down? Yes. When? We don't know. How? Like I mentioned, either the supply increases or the demand decreases. Interest rates are what are making demand decrease now. And instead of prices going down, what we're going to see is prices increasing more slowly for new listings coming up and price drops for listings that are already on the market. So the demand is going to decrease more quickly than the supply increasing. And how long is the supply going to take to increase? Experts say that it is going to take nationally, it's going to take about 5 years for the supply of homes, the rate of the supply of homes increasing, to match the rate of households increasing in America. Now that might seem, now you might say, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get a house. Well, look, that's nationally. But as we all know about real estate is that what matters is what's going on in your neighborhood. And right now, what is going on in neighborhoods in Northern Virginia is that people who have a plan, who have a budget, who have a team, who are flexible and thinking outside the box, and people who are patient are finding homes, and they're finding homes in places that maybe they were not expecting. So it is happening. It happens slowly, it happens hyper locally, and it happens in different rates based on where you are. So you got to figure out where you are, what are the rates going on there? What is the rate of the supply increases in the neighborhoods that you're looking for? And from here, if you want to know any of that information, hit me up. I got you. I can send it to you at any time of the day and sometimes at night, unless I'm eating my rice cakes and my peanut butter. So get your free home buyer pro kit in the description, subscribe and join the team. We are always excited and happy for new members to hang with the tribe. And until next time, from me to you, as always, the realest is always gonna be, take care.